Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Let's hear it again for the OSU pipes and drums. What an incredible way to start this celebration. And while I'm warming you up to clap, let's hear another round of applause for Caesar Latimer and that beautiful performance of the national anthem. My name is Johnny Stevens, and I'm extremely proud to serve as the interim president of OSU-Tulsa. It's an honor to welcome you to the 2025 graduation ceremony. Tonight's one of my favorite times of the year because it's all about you, the graduates. You're what we're here for. Let's not forget that. When we talk about OSU's impact in Tulsa, we're really talking about your impact in Tulsa. The degrees and certificates you've earned represent more than academic success. They represent persistence, sacrifice, and vision. Through every challenge at work, at home, in class, you stayed focused on the future that you're building. And now you're stepping into that future with skills, knowledge, and drive to shape our city, our state, and beyond. Your why Tulsa is more than just green country, it's orange country. And if you need proof of what orange country looks like, just take a glance around this room. The energy in this room, the pride on these faces, that's what the Cowboy family looks like. Let's take a moment to thank all of the family members, friends, mentors, and loved ones who have supported all these graduates every step of the way. Your encouragement helped make this moment possible. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to introduce the individuals joining me on the stage this evening. Please hold your applause until the end, until I've introduced everyone. And if you don't mind, stand up when I call your name. I'm going out on a limb here, but OSU-Tulsa Board of Trustees, B.C. Lee. OSU Academic Leadership, Melinda Crow, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. James Payne, Dean of the Spears School of Business. John Peterson, Dean of the College of Education and Human Sciences. Jerry Ritchie, Interim Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine. Let's hear it for the academic leadership from Stillwater. OSU-Tulsa leadership on stage with me, Craig Freeman, Vice Provost and Dean of the College of Professional Studies. Nikki Reagan Neely, Nikki, Assistant Vice President for Community Engagement and Student Success, and Raj Basu, Associate Professor and Faculty Advisor for the President's Leadership Society. Thank you guys for being here. And then finally, and doesn't have to stand up yet because I've got a few things to say about him. I know that's going to make him happy here, and probably a little bit nervous, and finally, somebody who has really deep roots right here in Tulsa, Dr. Jim Hess, President of Oklahoma State University. A little bit about President Hess. He was recently named the 20th president of Oklahoma State University, but for many of us here, he's also a familiar face. During his time at OSU-Tulsa, he helped double enrollment, created the Big Orange Bus. This is the guy that created the Big Orange Bus. To connect students between Tulsa and Stillwater, and it really kept students, just like all of you in the room, at the center of every decision. At OSU Center for Health Sciences, he championed innovative online graduate programs, helping more students across Oklahoma and beyond access education they needed to grow in their careers. Also, everything that you see growing downtown Tulsa around the medical district wouldn't have been possible without what Dr. Hess did a number of years ago to make that a possibility around OSU Medical Center. Yet with all his leadership roles, he never stopped teaching, a commitment that says everything about his dedication to students. Jim has spent his career building programs that met students where they are and evolve with them. His work helped shape the OSU-Tulsa what it is today. It's an honor and a privilege to welcome him back to OSU-Tulsa community, this time as president of the OSU system. Please join me in giving a warm reception to Dr. Jim Hess.
Thank you, Dr. Stevens. You're right, I was nervous when he said he was going to tell stories about me, because he knows a few that would not be appropriate for this audience. I am deeply honored to be with you tonight because I feel like I'm coming home. I had the opportunity in 1998 with the passage of Senate Bill 1426 to be the very first administrator at what is now OSU-Tulsa. And it was an exciting time. Dr. Basu was there with me. Thank you, Raj, for all those fun times. Nikki was there with me. Thank you, Nikki. I have to tell you a quick story, if I may. I'm going off script, which they hate for me to do. But since you mentioned the Big Orange Bus, we started the Big Orange Bus to connect students between Tulsa and Stillwater and bring faculty members back and forth to make it convenient. But we only had 2 buses when we started. So those buses had to run a schedule of 6 runs a day, and there was only a very short turnaround period to pick people up and get the next bus route running. Well, one particular day, it was our first week of operations, we had shall we say, a plumbing problem on the bus. And so the physical plant and the driver came to see me and said, "We're on a tight schedule, Jim. We got to get this bus turned around, but we are not allowed by DOT regulations to run the bus unless the bathroom is working." So Dr. Basu and I had the opportunity to witness some of my best work. I wrapped my arm in a garbage bag and fixed the plumbing problem. And I must tell you that much of my career has been doing the same thing. So thank you, Raj, for that great memory. He reminded me of it on our way in tonight. It was an honor and privilege for me to work at OSU-Tulsa since the very beginning. You all, both students and candidates for degrees and faculty, represent the culmination of that vision. And there were so many people along the way who helped bring that vision to fruition. I was also reminded by Dr. Stevens that the candidates for degrees were not really interested in a lengthy speaker. Is that true? Yeah, it is true. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But I wanted to take the opportunity to give you a quick message, if I may. We're gathered here tonight to celebrate a remarkable journey for each one of you all. And many people in this audience, as Dr. Stevens alluded to, have been on that journey with you. Because we all know that when someone pursues a degree in higher education, it is not a singular journey, an individual accomplishment. It is shared by many. Family members, loved ones, spouses, bosses, children. Everybody's been on this ride with you. And all of us have been on this ride with you. And the most important thing about this is that you believed in yourselves along the way. When everyone starts this journey, they start with a question of, can I do this? Because many of you have other responsibilities besides just going to school. You have families, you have loved ones, you have jobs. And so this is a piece of your life, but it's not your whole life. And so many of you balanced your obligations with your family and work and community service. And I really, really admire your ability to do that, because it is life training. because that's what life is really all about, balancing obligations and interests from a number of perspectives. One of the things that I used to wonder about when I was at OSU-Tulsa was I run across students every once in a while and they would ask me a question: do you think people notice that we're here? Well, one of the things that I wanted to bring a message to you is I feel like I have spent the last 44 years of my life preparing for this very moment, to come home to you all. It's where I started, and I think it's been a remarkable journey, and I can't tell you how honored I am to be with you, to come home to OSU-Tulsa, because OSU-Tulsa students matter a lot. Because of what you all have accomplished, you represent an essential part of our land-grant university mission, because you represent the future of our state. Our state has lots of challenges before it. We face some interesting headwinds, and you all would agree that we live in complicated and complex times. And I cannot tell you how much hope and optimism and security I feel when I look into your faces. You all can tell that maybe I am not a new administrator. That's a polite word for being mature. But one of the things I've learned along this journey is that the promise of higher education is what can change people's lives. You wrote a story about your future at OSU-Tulsa. And because of that, you will change the stories of other people's lives. The journey they are on will be changed, and the trajectory of lives will change because of you and these wonderful faculty members who mentored you along the way. So I challenge you this. Please stay in touch with one another. Please stay in touch with your faculty mentors, because they want to hear from you. They want to know about your life. They want to know about your adventure that you're on, because you are all about to start a new adventure. And I'm so very proud of you for that. You know, the Cowboy Code, as we call it, says that we dream as big as the sky, we help others, and we do what's right even when it's hard. And you all have demonstrated that you can do hard things and that people can count on you. And as my colleague, Dr. Stevens, always says, you're part of Orange Country now. Congratulations to the OSU-Tulsa class of 2025. I could not be more proud of you. And I cannot tell you how honored and privileged I am for you have allowed me to come home and be a part of your celebration. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And all together now, go Pokes!
Thank you, President Hess. Before we move on, there's one more person on stage I'd like to recognize. You may have noticed the bright orange cap and gown behind me. And no, it's not just school spirit, but it is very spirited. Each year, one outstanding graduate from each academic college is selected to wear the orange gown. These students represent the very best of OSU. Tonight, that honor goes to Abby McElroy, representing the College of Professional Studies, which is based here at OSU-Tulsa. Abby was selected to wear the orange gown at both the OSU and Stillwater commencement ceremonies in recognition of her exceptional achievements. You can read more about Abby and the orange gown tradition in our program, but for now, let's give her a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you, Abby, and congratulations. While tonight is centered on our graduates, we also want to recognize two individuals who are playing a special role in the ceremony itself. Serving as our faculty grand marshals this evening is Dr. Raj Singh, recipient of the 2024 OSU-Tulsa President's Outstanding Research Award, and Dr. Mallory Casebolt, recipient of the 2024 OSU-Tulsa President's Outstanding Teaching Award. Will you both stand so we can recognize you? Oh. Thank you for your continued service to OSU-Tulsa. And now I'd like to invite, and I did say 2024 because we're going to announce the 2025 now. I'd like to invite Dr. Freeman to the podium to help present the 2025 President's Outstanding Faculty Awards.
Thank you. And so I think some of you know, because when you see me in the hall, I always ask you guys questions. And I've challenged some of my colleagues. I think sometimes they may bribe some folks to get these awards. And so it is really a pleasure to be here today. And so the President's Outstanding Research Award recognizes an OSU-Tulsa resident faculty for their outstanding contributions to research. Our 2025 recipient has made significant advancements in the field of sociology. His impressive body of published work explores topics such as law and society, globalization, the Chinese legal system, and crime and deviance. You can learn more about his accomplishments in your program. Congratulations to Dr. Bin Liang. And I don't know if Dr. Liang is here. I think, actually, I'm sorry, I should just read the script. He couldn't be with us this evening because he's celebrating his own daughter's graduation tonight. And so it's a milestone that we know means just as much to him, but we're really proud to recognize him tonight. And so congratulations, Dr. Liang. The Outstanding Teaching Award is presented to an instructor who has made an impact through their teaching and is awarded based on student nominations and feedback. Our 2025 honoree is a passionate educator and a dedicated professional. She brings psychology to life, not just as an academic subject, but as a powerful tool to understand mental health, community well-being, and the world around us. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Joanna Shadlow. Dr. Shadlow.
Thank you, Dr. Freeman. These incredible individuals, our Orange Gown graduate, our faculty honorees, and all of our graduates reflect really what makes OSU-Tulsa so special. And surrounding each of these graduates are instructors who encouraged them, advisors who guided them, and staff members who helped them navigate everything from enrollment to graduation day. Let's take a moment to thank all of our OSU-Tulsa faculty and staff for the incredible impact they make on all of us. And now, as you know, Dr. Hess said, I went out on a limb telling my boss, let's keep it short, and I need to keep it short. This is the moment you guys have been waiting for, okay? It's my honor and privilege to begin the formal conferring of degrees for the OSU-Tulsa graduating class of 2025. Candidates for degrees, will you please stand? All of you. All of you, stand up. On the recommendation of the respective faculties and deans of the colleges, and with the approval of the Board of Regents of Oklahoma State University and the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, it's my privilege as president of OSU-Tulsa to hereby confirm upon you, each of you the degree for which you have been recommended, and to invest with you all of the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations, class of 2025. You may now turn your tassels to the left side. Doctoral graduates, approach the stage for your hooding, with your hooding faculty, followed by the master's graduates. You guys can sit down. We're going to start the process.
Tara Wyatt, College of Education and Human Sciences, doctoral candidate in Human Development and Family Science, hooded by Dr. Mike Criss.
John.
Alexa Edison, doctoral candidate in biochemistry, to be hooded by Dr. Craig Freeman. Dion White, doctoral candidate in education, leadership, and administration, hooded by Dr. Olson. Presenting candidates for the College of Professional Studies, to be congratulated by Dean Craig Freeman. Quinn Leffingwell, major public health, hooded by Thad Leffingwell. I don't know. Eva Salas, major public health, to be hooded by Cindy Lamone. You're good. Just wait 1 second. Brenda Otiveros, Master of Public Health, to be hooded by Cindy Lamone. Chelsea Mohundro, Master of Public Health, Dr. Cindy Lamone to hood. Khalid Kashen, Masters of Public Health, hooded by Dr. Limon. Brenlin Feefield, Masters of Public Health, hooded by Dr. Limon. Laura Johnson, Masters of Public Health, hooded by Dr. Limon. Azine Blessing Azanikwe, Masters of Public Health, hooded by Dr. Limon.
You're all done.
Jackson Reed Coates, Masters of Environmental Science, Dr. Mike Thayer. Catherine Sunny, Masters of Environmental Science, hooded by Dr. Mike Thayer. Aubrey Broughton, Masters of Environmental Science, hooded by Dr. Mike Thayer. Presenting the candidates from College of Education and Human Sciences to be congratulated by Dean John Peterson. Brent Isaac Hall, Masters of Counseling, hooded by Dr. Sharma. Ashton Howard, Masters of Counseling, hooded by Dr. Sharma. Cole Hammond, Masters of Counseling, hooded by Dr. Hurst. Abigail Starr, Masters of Mental Health Counseling, hooded by Dr. Hurst. Savannah Peak, Masters of Counseling, hooded by Dr. Hurst. Ariana Place, Masters of Counseling, hooded by Dr. Hurst. Brianna Hignite Harris, Masters of Counseling, hooded by Dr. Hurst. Shelby Christie, Masters of Counseling, hooded by Dr. Hurst. Emily Barnes, Masters of Mental Health Counseling, hooded by Dr. Hurst. Claire Brewer, Masters of Mental Health Counseling, hooded by Sarah Johnson. Cherish Longaberger, Masters of Counseling, hooded by Dr. Sarah Johnson. Apaulowa Omowalulu Adabuyi is hooded by Dr. Craig Freeman, Major Teacher Learning and Leadership. Okay. Kimberly Ann Reed, Masters of Family and Community Services, hooded by Dr. Peterson. Okay. Presenting the candidates for the Spears School of Business to be congratulated by Dean Jim Payne. Kara Tilley, Masters of Business Administration, hooded by Dr. Matt Bowler. I know. Hayden Keeter, Masters of Business Administration, hooded by Dr. Bowler. Demario Gay, Masters of Business Administration, hooded by Dr. Bowler. Madison Ray Kerner, Masters of Business Administration, hooded by Dr. Bowler. McKenna Wells, Masters of Business Administration and Healthcare Administration, hooded by Dr. Bowler. Rita Villalobos, Masters of Business Administration, hooded by Dr. Bowler. Lindsay Gurley, Masters of Business Administration, hooded by Dr. Bowler. Jack Helsel, Masters of Business Administration, hooded by Dr. Bowler. Drew Chansey, Masters of Business Administration, hooded by Dr. Bowler. Now presenting the graduate certificate degree recipients. Virginia Sokup, Graduate Certificate, Building Level Leadership. Congratulated by Dr. Freeman. Brianna Mayfield, Graduate Certificate of Effective Teaching in Elementary Schools, hooded by Dr. Freeman. This concludes our celebration of our graduate students. Dr. Raj Basu will now lead the celebration of our undergraduate students.
I know who she is. Like you're writing her name. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to kick off with our outstanding student recipient, Abby McElroy, Organizational Leadership. Xander, I will pester you in every class. Majors, finance. Kobe Rowland, computer science. Corbin Hanen, operations, aerospace administration and operations. Kayla Blackburn, finance. Tiana Reed, MIS. Layla Haley, psychology. Marie Potter, business administration. Josh Butts, computer science. Elizabeth Gonzalez, psychology. Maria Galaviz, general business. Alexis Calhoun, management. Allison Bickle, psychology. Vanessa Macias, biology. Windsor Raniol, marketing. Quatrilla Barnett, sociology. Messiana Richardson, sociology. Maxwell Wager, management. Ashley Brown, University Studies. Frankie Frias, accounting. Nicholas Meyer, psychology. Zach Bowens, MIS. Hey, Zach. Aiden Turner, computer science. Brianna Pace, sports management. It's also Brianna's birthday today. Ashlyn Fenstermaker, public health and exercise physiology. Bradley Portway, exercise and health. Kendall Doss, public health. Judson Cook, Associate Survey Technology. Stacy Durant, Education and Human Sciences, University Studies. Allison Thitty, Psychology. Ashley Parker, University Studies. Jacob Wiltshire, Computer Programming. Robert Wiltshire, Computer Programming. Gabriel Ross, Accounting. It's De'Aaron. De'Aaron Wilson, Management. Ruby Vance, Management. Lucille Dittis, Business Administration. Elizabeth Jordan, Computer Science. Candace Cooley, Computer Science. Brooke, I'm too wear to cool my robe, wear my robe faro. Madeline Dennis, Organizational Leadership. Trey Beatty, Psychology. Morgan Brown, Psychology. Scarlett Dyer, Psychology. Loretta Kleesner, Psychology. Tanya Crutcher, American Studies. Allison Alonzo, Organizational Leadership. Mang Dim Lun, Marketing. Jackson Coons, MIS. Corbin Roberts, History. Joshua Buck, Organizational Leadership. Karen Maya, MIS. Cecilia Thompson, MIS. Damian Silvar, Computer Science. Bin Duk Win, Computer Science. Matthew Foreman, Computer Science. Kimberly Romero, Psychology. Sajan Porter, Political Science. Two photos at a time. Hannah Wilson, Psychology. Melissa Stammer, Accounting. Donald Marsh, Marketing. Deanna Agnes, Finance. Jacob Puentes Lopez, Finance. Francis Davis, Finance. You ready to go, Javi? About time. How long have you been here? No, like how many years? Javier, it's about time. Vilchis. Marlo White, University Studies. There's a backlog at the photo. There's a backlog at the photo. That's why I'm holding your back. Emily Cohn, MIS. Emily Santander, Finance. Armugan Rahman, MIS. Should I tell him what he called me? Naisha Cunnington, Business Administration. Brandon Spalding, MIS. Colin Gussel, Management. Jonathan Coreno, Finance. Lisbeth Lozoya, Sociology. Maria Milenkovic, Business Pre-Law. Casey Koshat, University Studies. Lakeisha Askew, Psychology. Markeisha Dean, Psychology. Good job, Markeisha. Michael McGinley, Accounting. Gina Gibbs, Psychology. Caleb Pruitt, Accounting. Come on, you gotta smile. Anthony Scarpitti, University Studies. Hayden Smith, Public Safety. Eric McLaughlin, MIS. Amber Renee Morris, Psychology. Andrew Pace, Mechanical Engineering. Brandon Bradshaw, Mechanical Engineering. Darren Turner, Mechanical Engineering. Jesse Brownfield, Mechanical Engineering. Haset Salamon Argin Reshedo, Computer Science. Janet Cervantes, Psychology. Niang Pal, Healthcare Administration. Angela Shaw, Early Child Care Development. Kate Alvarez, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Sarah Guzman, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Mia Halcom, Psychology. Cheyenne DeClue, Psychology. Marcy Franks, Organizational Leadership. Gindot Muang, Mechanical Engineering. Jorge Alejandro Bernal Gaetan, Mechanical Engineering. Joseph Connor Henderson, Mechanical Engineering. Ethan Wynn, Mechanical Engineering. Austin Armendariz, Mechanical Engineering. Jorge Flores Valdez, Mechanical Engineering. Jordan Pasco, Mechanical Engineering. Jerome Thomas, University Studies. Emma Orendorf, History. Katera Fabian, Sociology. Joshua Ketchum, Computer Science. Kobe Mercatoris, Accounting. Gregory Burham, Management. Dal Mung, Mechanical Engineering. And last but not the least, Hao Sen Sung, Mechanical Engineering. This concludes the celebration of our graduates, but please don't leave till Dr. Stevens dismisses us. Thank you.
Well, that was a great celebration. As we close tonight, I encourage you to hold on to this moment and the pride that comes with it. Earning your degree is a tremendous achievement, and it's also a launch pad for everything that comes next. We can't wait to see what you'll do for yourselves, for your families, and for our communities. Wherever life takes you, remember you'll always be part of the Cowboy family. Thank you for making us a part of that journey. And as we wrap up tonight, let's stand for OSU's alma mater.